Peace. It's your brother teacher Ajah Movement Kakafele. My fight for justice in the name and will of Allah. God is worth dying for. Back at you again. Today, Joe Biden announced that he officially is dropping out of the race. Hallelujah. uh, but I don't say hallelujah as for a rah rah for the Democratic Party or the Democrats, as I call them appropriately. But I say it because it, 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 it removes us away from them trying to play the people like they were stupid, like they didn't see what they were seeing in his apparent dementia. And I had mentioned, all praises due to Allah. I had mentioned last year that I fully expected that his dementia was going to continue to intensify, and it would become fully exposed or shown going into the election, and that has happened. Again, all praises due to Allah. And so now you're looking at what why would Joe Biden step down after all that was said about him not stepping down and so forth. And even at first, Congress was backing him up, but after the so-called debate, it's not really a debate. All of a sudden now he has to step down. And I want to help the people understand something very clearly about this step down, and do what I can to help black people from being fooled when they get Kamala, however you pronounce her name, running for president, when they get the Obamas behind whoever the candidates are going to run. Again, if you saw my other posts, it's very clear in the Bible to not be associated with the throne of iniquity. They frame laws that destroy innocent people and the souls of the righteous. The souls of the righteous is how it's put. And so you need to stay away from both of these political parties as far as that goes in regards to my people. But understand this, that the reason that the the Democrats, the high power profile Democrats started to say, yeah, Biden's got to go, was because it began to be known that there was going to be such a lackluster turnout of Team Blue voting, because it was going to be so obvious that Biden wasn't going to win, that people in Congress were like, "Oh, we're going to go down with him." Okay, there would be such a lackluster turnout, and so what they're trying to really do is trying to conserve as many Democratic seats as possible in Congress, particularly the Senate, because I think they've already the House has already gone to the Republicans. So in particularly the Senate, they're trying to preserve that at least so that they can have filibuster power with the Republicans coming in this election, so that they just can't landslide any laws and any things that they want to do. So this is what they're trying to do. Now, if that motivates you to vote, whatever. But I'm just explaining to you what's going on. Now, why is that important? Why it's really important is because the Democrat Party runs the gay mafia agenda. They run their agenda, okay? And so what they're really trying to prevent, because it has nothing to do with giving black people any type of edge up whatsoever. We get a few black people to get these good, nice little government jobs, and most of them sell out when they get them, as far as that goes, and they become integrationists. And so what they're really trying to do, which will not be a conversation talked about, is this is about saving congressional seats in order to preserve the federal achievements that have been done under the gay movement. They, the high powered gay or gay mafia, gay family, whatever, or powerful, they're trying to preserve the progress that they have made in federal accommodations, laws, or whatever. That's all it's about. It's literally about saving congressional seats to save. I shouldn't say all, but that's a primary motivation here, to save that progress that they have done, so that the Republicans can't come in and just literally erode it all away. Because they're doing it at state levels. They've done it here in Ohio as much as they can, and so and they do it at a federal level, and they do it by laws. And the U.S. Supreme Court has said basically these side government committees cannot make the laws, that Congress makes the laws, and that's what is. And so if they can get the Republicans in there to landslide any laws that they want to do, they can basically run the gay agenda for the most part out of here. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they had to have Joe Biden step down, and now they've got to ideally pick Kamala and somebody that Obama get behind, possibly Michelle Obama. I don't quite see this, but Michelle Obama as vice president. She said she wouldn't run for president, but she didn't say vice president, although supposedly she doesn't have anything to do with politics. And I hope that's the case and stays for her well-being. But, you know, these people flip the script, and Obama's haven't been good for black people as well. Sorry, y'all don't want to hear that, but that's the actual truth. And so, therefore, be aware of what this is all about in terms of why Joe Biden has to step down and what they're going to run next. And you'll see in the name of Allah that this is what it's going to be about. This is what it's going to be about. And so they're trying to preserve the gay movement rights. And they're not trying to give black people anything. All you got out of it was the integration of a holiday or time of celebration that we were already doing in Juneteenth. That's all you got for Biden. The rest of it has been a consistent hell. And last thing is they ran the whole act. They tried to get the students and young people behind them acting like they were going to do something with student loans, and they weren't never really going to do anything with that. And they wait till the last minute to try to do anything, so they get tied up in courts, hoping that maybe you might say, well, we got to get him in to do that. But he failed on the first round, and it's no shock to anybody on the second round with these student loans. And so they've lost the students, they've lost the people, they've lost the people with this agenda. They wants to, with the gay agenda, once you wanted to integrate the bathrooms and integrate sports and try to make the heterosexuals accept transgender people as other than what we're seeing. So the same way they wanted us to accept that we weren't seeing that Joe Biden was suffering from dementia, apparently. They wanted you to see that the man is not a woman and the woman is not a man, but they are what they say they are, and so let them into sports and let them into the bathrooms and let them into whatever. We're looking at the fall of America, ladies and gentlemen. You got to put your trust in Allah, God, and that would be the wisest thing for you to do. Hold your vote. Start a biz. Peace. This is your brother teacher, Ajamu Minkakafele, saying I love you if you're righteous, can't stand you if you ain't. Let's all go forth and work more diligently on being righteous. Peace.